second I thought I was gonna make it. And then it came the oddest wipeout. Alright, so as I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video and by that little intro there, it seems I have found, or rather maybe confirmed, a weakness in my surfing, which is those slabby little shore breaks. You know, they're not big slabs, but it's like the wave kind of slabs up because it's like it's too deep for the wave to break, and then all of a sudden it hits really shallow, like, you know, thigh or knee deep water, and just breaks really suddenly. So you have to get into, I think it's the timing thing. It's like I'll end up like 2 feet too far out to get into it, like, and it'll just pass me by, or I'll be like a foot or two too far in, and it'll start breaking by the time it reaches me. So it just kind of like, it's already throwing over by the time it reaches me because I'm too far in, and I don't really get the chance to stand up, or I'll get the chance to stand up, but as I'm standing up it's starting to throw, so it becomes too steep for me to make the drop, or maybe even, you know, I don't know, want to make the drop, want to try. So a lot of times I just jump off. You know, I did better than I guess I kind of expected to, but yeah. You know, just go ahead and watch, but just watch knowing that this is definitely a weakness in the area of my surfing. Keep that in mind as you watch it. Oh, I thought I was going to come down right on top of my board. That would have sucked because that's less than waist deep water. Oh, I gotta get into these a little early. Never really dropped in. That would have been a good ride. If I had made the drop, it would have been my best ride of the day so far. Need some more like that. Alright, so as you saw there, definitely a weakness. If you're still watching the video at this point, keep in mind I am still relatively new to surfing. You know, like I said, I think I did better than I would have expected, because normally I know I don't do good in shore break. Those slabby, you know, you got to be in just the right spot, pop it to your feet real quick, and have just the right angle on takeoff, and everything has to be like there's less playroom with error when the waves are doing that. So that definitely seems to be a weakness for me. You know, even though the waves were much more than, you know, I mean, they were probably triple, quadruple the size that they were in this video on the Hurricane Florence swell, they were so much easier getting into, even though they were bigger and they still had some steepness to them. They weren't like this, you know. They were more like this, you know. So it's like I'm still not quite there for those really steep takeoffs, but my buddy Jake was telling me, like, you know, if you're gonna get into big waves, you gotta get that down. So, you know, better to do it in the shore break where there's probably going to be less consequence, because it doesn't happen in shallow water. I mean, in deep water, it happens in, you know, shallow water. You know, the problem with that is in the shore break, what I was worried about wasn't so much me hitting the bottom, like I'm going to hit bottom. It's the board coming out in front of me falling back into the wave, and the wave throwing me down on my board, because that's when you run the risk of, you know, like getting impaled by your nose or by your fins. Or for my board, the tail there has those 2 points on it, or whatever, you know. So I mean, there's definitely risk there, and you can't get injured. I'm not going to fool myself thinking, oh well, I won't get hurt. But you know, I just gotta, like you said, I gotta get out into the shore break and try it more often. Because more often than not, when there's shore break and outside break, I go for the outside break and I stay away from the shore break, because I know I can catch the waves easier and catch more waves and have more fun. But if I really want to get better, I gotta try to get better at those shore breaks too. Because on some days there's only the shore break, so I gotta get better with that. Hey, you know, this channel isn't to show people amazing surfing or amazing skating. It's just to provide a level of entertainment. So yeah, like I'm trying to do that. Try to just watch the videos and just be entertained by me falling, because it does look really funny, and because it looks so dramatic when you see me falling. It's like, you know, and it looks really dramatic, but then the wave itself doesn't look dramatic, because it's so small. It's like waist high, you know. It's just so small. But just have a good laugh at it, you know, like laugh with me at myself, because when I watch myself on these clips, I'm just like, oh, it looks so ridiculous. I really like laughing at myself when it comes to these, so you can laugh with it too. But if you're still watching this, and if you don't like these videos, instead of just clicking out and just you know, going to watch something else, you know, put a comment right down there, right down below there, and you know, tell me that you don't like it, and tell me what it is you don't like about it, and tell me what I could do that would make it better. I mean, obviously, if you want to, you can just say negative things, but instead of just saying the negative things, say the negative, and then give me some ideas what I could do better. You know, I have some ideas, but some of them are going to take some time, because some of them are going to cost money. Better editing software, and, you know, different cameras besides just this GoPro angle. you know, I want to get, you know, shots from the beach and whatnot when it comes to the surfing, and maybe have someone follow me with a camera when I'm skating or whatever, instead of just having a camera just sit there and me kind of go across the field of it. So it's like, I got some ideas to make the videos look better, but then yeah, but you know, let me know, and if you don't mind watching videos where you just laugh at a kook like myself, then you know, click that little like button down below, click subscribe, comment about it, share it, tell people about it. I would really appreciate it, because the point of this channel for me is to get it out for people to have something better to watch than, you know, all this you know, all this crap that's out there with, you know, pranks and bullies and you know, all this garbage that's out there. You know, I want to provide something that can entertain you without, like, bringing negative stuff into your life, you know, bad stuff into your life. So, you know, help me get the message out there, tell people about it, click the subscribe button. It doesn't make me feel better about myself, but it does help this channel get viewed on YouTube more. So the more subscriptions, the more likes, more comments, the more YouTube's algorithm is going to put it into other people's news feed for other people to watch, or rather not news feed, but, you know, recommended videos for them to watch. So like, subscribe, comment, and somewhere out there is in fact a wave breaking. So just surf, bro.